wanted to call it. I was so dumbstruck by the phone call, I had to lie and pretend I didn't know it was her. "Who is this?" I knew. Did she know I knew? I hoped she did. Maybe that made me evil, but too fucking bad. We either turned our pain into strength or let it rule our every waking breath. I wore my pain like a hardened shell, a suit of armor. Oh well. My life, my heart, my rules. "Eden, please, if you won't do this for me, do it for Lennox." She sounded desperate. "Pull out all the stops, V. Go ahead, dig the knife deeper." She'd always been good at that. And while I didn't want to fall into old habits, Violet was as much of a weakness as Lennox once was. Still is, I reminded myself. My heart traitorously galloped in my chest at the thought of either of them in trouble, especially if it was a destruction only I could protect them from. But 3 years wasn't long enough to erase the pain. I was sure an eternity wouldn't be either. Betrayal was fucked up like that. It left the kind of scars on your soul that were so deep and permanent, they were a constant reminder of the battle you endured. "What do you want from me, Violet? Why now?" I pushed the lump of bile down my throat, mentally commanding my unshed tears not to go any further than pricking the corners of my eyes. I would not cry over them. No more. Never again. I'd already wasted far too many tears on their undeserving hearts. "You think this is easy for me? You think it's not the most humiliating thing I've ever had to do? Crawl to you, of all people?" It was a pathetic, yet powerful bark. You, of all people. As if I was the monster in this nightmare. "Don't you dare!" Rage replaced my threatening tears. "I'm sorry," she added quickly. "I didn't mean to—" Oh, but she did. She meant every hurtful, despicable thing she did to destroy me. Her sorries meant shit to me. Not that she ever truly apologized. I was 1 second away from hanging up. Anyone else in my position would have. But that tiny, empty part of my heart that still beat for them begged me to hear her out. "Cut to it, V. What kind of trouble has that asshole gotten into now? How can I possibly help either of you when you're already so fucking lost?" A sob racked through her. It was not only audible through the poor telephone connection, but I felt it radiate off her, even across the long, unending distance. Like old times, connected by invisible ties. It hurt to feel anything toward her at all, and what came out of her mouth next debilitated me in ways I couldn't have expected. "He's going to die. This time there's no turning back, Eden. I can't break through, but I know you can." Chapter 2. Eden. Past. "I'm gonna marry you one day, Edie. Make you mine forever." My heart couldn't take it when he said things like that. Not because I didn't believe him, but because I did. We were only 17, with a lifetime ahead of us. We still had to finish high school, then college, and it was almost impossible to imagine that Lennox would stick with me when he was off chasing his dream to become the next NFL superstar. He was destined for that, not for me, a small-town nobody who lucked out by occupying the heart of Lennox Dean for the last 2 years. Luck. I usually had none, unless it was bad, but that all seemed to change the day Lennox set his sights on me. He made me the best me I could be, despite the hand I'd been dealt, regardless of my demons, notwithstanding how undeserving of his affections I felt. It took time to fall into the role of the quarterback's girlfriend, but what everyone was too shallow to understand was that I didn't care about being popular or who liked me. I only cared that he did. And oh, did he.